Human rights defenders are now calling for urgent legal reforms to criminalize acts of gender-based violence and femicide in the country. Led by National Coalition for Human Rights Defenders Kenya, the organization says insufficient legal infrastructure for dealing with criminal acts against women has inhibited the fight against the menace in the corridors of justice. The call comes as the country gears to celebrate International Women's Day, slated for the 8th of March 2025.
According to the Defenders Coalition Executive Director Kamau Ngugi, the organization recorded at least 170 cases of femicide in 2024.
170 women. Most of them are breadwinners. These are hardworking women. These are young women with a future, just killed just because they are women. And I think, and again the year before, again about 75 women were killed in 2023 just because they are women. I think those kind of statistics should scare everyone, and I think we need to look for lasting solutions.
It is against the backdrop of these alarming figures that the human rights defenders have instructed the 42-member Task Force Committee on Gender-Based Violence and Femicide, formed by President William Ruto, to expedite the process of criminalizing such acts.
We want that the issues that affects women can be criminalized, just like murder or rape, or it has to be put into law so that any person that is found perpetrating issues on women or girls can face the law like a murderer, like a rapist, like a thief.
The defenders, who met to deliberate on various recommendations to the task force in Nairobi, at the same time faulted what they say is the sluggish pace of handling such cases in the corridors of justice.
The wheels of justice take too long. Yet, if those matters were concluded quickly, there will be deterrent and other people will stop engaging in such violations. But for as long as it takes too long to address some of these cases, we have always requested, and we are happy that we had representation from the ODPP. The cases that touches on the killing of members of our society, particularly women, should be fast-tracked.
The advocates further called for concerted efforts to address the deep-seated social and cultural norms which continue to exacerbate gender-based violence and femicide in the country.
We have women who are even afraid to talk about gender issues. The lack of gender desk, visible gender desks at the community police posts is also still a gap in our communities.
This comes as the nation prepares to commemorate the International Women's Day on Saturday, 8th of March 2025. John Kahiro, Prime Edition.